Hey guys, it's Jeremy here at Metal Music Meltdown, back with another video. What we have for today, guys, is another album review. We'll be checking out the band Evilizers. This is their third full-length album entitled Lord of the Lost Souls. This is a new band for me. The band actually reached out to me directly, the band members. I think originally messaged me on Instagram and then we contacted through my channel email. And they want me to check out their latest album to give it a review for them, and I'm always down to give bands exposure and be introduced to new bands, so I was super pumped. And their album dropped actually back in February 28th, 2025, so it has been out for about 2 months now. And it's got 9 tracks in total, about 44 minutes in length. They're a traditional heavy metal band based out of Italy, and they're through Punishment 18 Records. Starting off with the artwork, might be the best artwork of 2025 so far. That's just so badass, and you can't go more heavy metal than that. The logo's really killer. I love the color scheme, the blues, and then like the orangey kind of burnt kind of lettering at the bottom with the album title, and then it's got this giant kind of ice looking Bigfoot thing, and a little guy on the stairs there, like a warrior kind of guy. Pretty cool artwork. I really like it a lot. One of the best artworks of this year by far. But like I said, traditional heavy metal band. The first track, Rise Up, really good, strong album opener. Really, really anthemic and catchy. Very heavy metal, like that old school 80s sound with a modern kind of twist to it. Really good riffs. Good pacing. Really good songwriting on this album as a whole. I really like the opening track, one of my favorites from the album. Really good way to open up the album. And then No Return was another banger. Really good traditional heavy metal song. Again, really well written riffs, well composed songs. Goddess of Pain #3 had a really cool kind of more slower, super crunchy but simplistic riff at the beginning. Really like that one. Really gave me that kind of stink face when I was listening to it. But really good song. One of my standouts as well. Much heavier and a more kind of crunchy, kind of doomy riff to it. Scanners #4, just over 5 minutes. Again, really good song. The drums are really punchy on this song, really like thumped, like really forward in the mix. Really like the drums on this song. Had a really cool, really clean guitar tone solo halfway through the song. I really enjoyed that as well. All Is Gone had this kind of really, really slow kind of intro to it. I thought it was going to be like a ballad at first, but then about halfway through the song, or a third of the way through the song, the drums and the guitar kind of really kick in and give it a more higher tempo. And then they brought out these kind of Maiden-like galloping kind of riffs halfway through, which is really cool. Definitely inspired by Maiden for sure. And then the last couple songs on the album, Facing My Fear, A Thousand Thorns, two really good heavy metal songs. They weren't quite as strong as the ones earlier in the album, in my opinion, but still pretty good. I really enjoyed them still. A Thousand Thorns had a really cool kind of transitions in it, and really good solid riffs as well. And then the 8th track, Before Getting Lost, just under 2 minutes, instrumental. Pretty cool stuff. It sounds really good. I like the riffs in it and stuff, and the composition, but I'm just not a big instrumental guy. For me, I can take them or leave them. So that it's just kind of there. And the last song is the title track. It's about 8 minutes long. Really good song. It went by really, really quick. It's got a lot of good transitions, really smooth transitions going from like a more galloping kind of rhythm to a slowed down, more mid-paced kind of riff halfway through, a more breakdown kind of part. And then like a really high intensity shredding kind of solo in a part of it as well. Really good song to close out the album, and for 8 minutes they did a really good job keeping you engaged and interested through the whole song. So overall, thoughts, guys. I thought the album was pretty solid. The production's really good. It's heavy. The guitars are crunchy. The drums are punchy. The mix is really good. Everything was pretty balanced. And some songs I noticed some instruments a little bit further in the mix and further back and forth, but nothing sounded too off overall. The vocals are the one slight gripe I have of the album. They're not bad by any means, but they're not great either. They're kind of just there for me. I think his sweet spot is more in the upper range. When he's doing the upper range kind of stuff, it sounds a little bit better. But he's doing the lower range kind of verses a lot of the times. It sounds kind of meh, or it doesn't sound quite right for some reason. But might just be I need more listens on the album. Maybe the vocals have to grow on me a little bit more. Like I said, they're not bad by any means, but they're not great either. They're just kind of there. But I really enjoyed the riffs. Riffs throughout the whole album were really strong. The composition's really strong of all the songs, really well written songs. Artwork is killer. Vocals are good, but like I said, I'd probably give the vocals like a 6.5 or 7 out of 10 kind of thing. Like they're just there, but they're not. He gets a job done, but didn't wow me in any way. But otherwise, the album's really strong. My standout tracks would be Rise Up, Goddess of Pain, Scanners, and probably the title track at the end are probably my 4 favorite songs. Not really a weak song on the album. I really enjoyed most of them for the most part. The instrumental, I could take or leave. It's just kind of there. So if you're definitely sounds like a good album for you guys, definitely check it out. I definitely highly recommend giving it a spin. Head over to Punishment 18 Records is where they're through. If I had to give this album a ranking, out of 10, I'd probably give it, it's pretty solid. I'd probably give it a 7.5, 7.5. Really solid album. Like I said, the vocals didn't quite sit right with me in some parts, but other parts he did sound really good. The title track, he actually really shone on that song. It sounded really good, but there's a couple of moments with the vocals were a little off for me, but overall, really solid album. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And please head over to Evilizers, Bandcamp, and Instagram and give them some love. And if it sounds like something you want to check out, definitely head over to check out some singles on YouTube and some songs. And thanks for watching, guys. Keep it metal.